she laughed at me, like literally looked me in my eyes and laughed.
Okay, gonna be.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a different video because I usually never do, well, let's be honest, I usually don't do anything because I'm not consistent with my YouTube channel. But today I'm going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me, because I have a lot on my mind and girl, I need to talk to somebody. But I'm sitting alone in my room with my baby sleep and a camera and some makeup. So that's the recipe for a chit chat, get ready with me. So let's get started. Let me start with my eyebrows. And first thing I want to talk about is figuring out what it is that you're supposed to be doing in life. Like, I know I'm really young because I'm only 20 years old, but it's like that you're only 20, but it's like you're already 20, you know? Like, people say you're only 20 years old, but it's like, dang, I'm already 20. Like, I should at least have something figured out. Like, what am I supposed to be doing with my life? And it's just like, I really don't know right now. Like, I don't know if I do want to go to school, and then if I did want to go to school, I don't know what I want to go to school for. And it's just like, do I want to go to school now and, you know, compromise either money, because obviously I can't work full-time and go to school full-time, and give my baby enough attention. And it's like, do I sacrifice do I sacrifice the money, or do I sacrifice school, or do I sacrifice time with my baby? Because sacrificing time with my baby is not something I'm willing to do. Like, I already work a lot, and so that time that I'm working, obviously I'm not with my child, and that's already a problem for me. Like, I don't like sacrificing my time with my baby. But then it's just like, I still have to do something with my life, because at the end of the day, one day my baby will be grown, she will have a life of her own, a family of her own, and I will have to have a life of my own. And it's just like, what do I want to be doing with that life that I have? And it's just like, dang, if I did want to go to school, it's like, I don't even know what it is that I want to be doing. Like, my dream job would be like YouTube. Obviously I don't do it for money because I don't get paid. Like, this is not paid or anything like that, but like, I would love to just do YouTube. But it's just like, that doesn't happen for everybody, and I know it could happen. I don't doubt it, I don't doubt anything, but it's just like, what is it that you want to be doing? Because that's not something that is promised to happen for you, you know? And so it's just like, what do I want to do with my life? And I'm confused and I don't know. And then it's like, I have my mom saying I have some time and not rushing me, but then like, she still want me to do something with my life. And then it's just like, then I have my dad. My dad is from Africa, and they really like, my dad really takes pride in like going to school and, you know, having a regular career. But I've never wanted a traditional job. I've never wanted to work a 9-to-5 forever, and I do not like working for somebody else. Like, obviously I know, like, even in the Bible it says you're supposed to work and, you know, earn your living. I just rather do that, not working a traditional job. Working a traditional job, I just do not like that. Like, it's not, I don't think it's for me personally, because I have it's just not, period. But it's just like, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And then it's giving me like really bad anxiety, because it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, what my calling is, where I'm supposed to go, what I'm meant to be, what my purpose in life is. And it's like, I pray about it, but it's like, how do you figure this out? And then I always felt envious, not envious, but it's just like, I never understood like the people who be in high school and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna go to med school and be a doctor, and yeah, because I've never been that sure. Like, even since high school, I never had like an epiphany, like, oh yeah, I know what my calling is, I know what I'm about to do with my life. Like, I've just never had that. So it's just like, I was always confused as to how these people just knew what it is they were supposed to be doing, or what it is they wanted to be doing with their life. Because I've never had that. I've always had confusion, and it's just like, I don't understand why I'm not just like everybody else. Like, oh yeah, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a dentist, I want to be a this, that, and the third. But I just never had that, I guess. Let me finish my eyebrows and then we'll continue talking. The next thing I want to talk about is, I'm not understanding what it is, what's in the water, where everybody's mindset is at. But since I have my daughter, like, all the people, like, literally, I'm not even kidding, everybody that was pregnant when I was pregnant is either pregnant again or just had another baby. And like, there's nothing wrong with that, but they've been trying to ask me when I'm having my other baby. I'm not having any other babies right now. Like, the next baby I have, I want to be married before I have another kid, because I don't want to have like 2, 3, 4 baby dads. And me and my daughter's dad are not having no more kids together, period. So I have to be married before I have another baby. And I'm not, I'm only 20. I do not want 2 kids right now. So it's just like, dang, why everybody asking me when I'm having another, like, when I say everybody that was pregnant with me, like, that I knew, obviously, but everybody I knew that was pregnant at the same time that I was pregnant is either pregnant again or just had another baby. And I'm not going for none of that, because I don't got that to do. I'm already struggling with, you know, trying to figure out my life right now and taking care of a baby by myself. And who's about to do that with 2 babies? No, if that, I can't, Lord, no, I can't do it. That is not, I might not know my purpose in my life, but I know it's not that. So, next. Another thing I want to talk about is this abortion ban. So, if you, everybody should know about this abortion ban by now, unless you've just been like living under a rock. But I live in Ohio, which is one of the states that has banned abortions, and I am not for it, because one, I just don't understand like how anybody thinks it's okay to take away somebody else's right to do what they want with their body. Like, I agree that everybody has the right to their own opinion. I agree that everybody has their own right to, you know, what they do with their body. So it's just like, what makes you think it's okay for you to take away somebody else's right because you don't agree? Like, where they do that at? Like, just because you don't agree that abortions are right, or, you know, that's not something you believe in, like, why would you try to take that away from somebody else? Like, some of these people who are being forced to keep these babies that want abortions, it's like, some people don't want children. Like let's not even get on the rape or incest type thing, because like, that's what everybody says. Like, what if they raped? What if it's incest? But like, let's put that aside. Some people know they're not fit to be parents. Some people know they never wanted to be parents. And it's just like, people have sex and things happen. So it's just like, even if you weren't planning to have a baby, like for example, my daughter was not planned. She's not a mistake, but she wasn't planned. I didn't plan to get pregnant. And so, yes, I chose to keep my baby, but what if I was like, what if I knew I was an unfit parent? What if I knew I couldn't change? What if I knew I couldn't support this child and I didn't want my baby in the system? What if I knew that I didn't want to have that baby? You should have the right to not have that baby. I personally don't agree with having abortion. Like, I couldn't have an abortion. I don't just disagree with abortions, but I couldn't have an abortion just because it's just not in my nature. It's not something I'm willing to do. But I don't think that you should take that right away from anybody else. Like, how, I just don't understand why people think it's okay to take away somebody else's right, like, to their body. Like, you can decide what you do with your own body, but you don't need to sit up and try to decide what somebody else did with their body. Like, that's their body, their decision. And at the end of the day, it's like, I really believe like we do not have the right to judge, because that's God's right to judge someone, not ours. Like, we can't just be like, oh well, we think abortion's wrong, so you can't have no abortion. Like, what? That don't even sound right. Like, who told you was in charge? Who told you that you was making decisions? Like, what? And then for all the people who voted for that, it's like, there's some people who really can't afford children. There's some people who really can't, you know, like, there's some people who can't even carry children. My camera cut off. But like I was saying, some people can't even safely carry a child. Like, it's just like, it's so many things that could go into that. And there's so many reasons why people get abortions. Maybe somebody just don't want to have a baby. There's some people who don't want babies. And there's people who, like me, who do not like birth control, because my birth control gave me really bad depression. Like, it's like it's so many, it's not just black and white. So like, why is it that you can just take somebody's right to their body away? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get how, I don't understand how stuff like that just but you know, what do I know? Now I'm going to talk about something a little bit personal with me. So I've really been working on myself. Like, since I had my daughter, I've really been working on myself. And one of the things I've been working on is my anger, y'all. My anger is so freaking shitty sometimes, and it's so bad. And it's like, and it's only with certain things. Like, not everything is that deep to me, but it's certain things that really get me, like, you know. And it's just like, one of the things that's really hard for me to control is my anger when it comes to like my child. And like right now I'm going through a situation, and there was a decision made about my child that I did not agree with, and the person knew that I didn't agree with that decision, but they did it anyway behind my back and didn't think I would find out. And it's just like, I just don't understand why I'm not given the same mutual respect that I'm giving to someone. Like, if I'm respecting you and what you want and your wishes and an agreement that we've made together, I don't understand why it's okay for somebody to go behind my back and just like shit on it. Like, and then to think I'm just not gonna find out, so you just gonna do it anyway. Like, where did they do that at? Like, that is not right. But it's just like, I had to realize, like, I can't keep stressing over stuff that I can't control. Like, there's stuff that's gonna happen outside of my control, and there's nothing I can do about it, and that really sucks. But it's just like, I can't keep basing my emotions and like compromising my character and my integrity based on the decisions that other people make. And it's like, that has been really hard for me to accept and understand. But it's like, I have to get over it, because I can't keep going out of character because somebody else doesn't treat me with respect. And that keeps happening. It's just like, eventually you just have to accept what you can't control and keep it pushing. Like, I'm not about to keep going through the same stuff with the same person over and over. Like, that's too much. Way too much. But yeah, I just think it's I don't know, it's me. It's like, I don't know if it's just me being insecure, because this has been a hard transition for me, because it went from me making all the decisions over my life to me having to share decisions over my life, because I have a kid now and everything's not about me, and I can't control everything. And that's been like one of the hardest things for me to accept, is that there's some things that's not in my control, because not everything is for me to make decisions on my own. Like, there's decisions I'm gonna have to collectively make, but it's just like, some things, like, even when you make collective decisions, there's gonna be times where that person does not respect the decision that you guys have made together. And that's the part that was hard for me, just to know that, I don't know, it's hard for me to realize that not everybody's going to respect you the way not everyone's going to respect you the way that you respect them. And that's the hard thing for me to accept, that not everybody's going to be as nice as you are, or not, and everybody's not going to be like as courteous as you are. Not everybody's going to respect you the way that you respect them. And that was hard for me to realize. And it was hard for me to transition myself into maturity, because there's times where it's like, I want to be petty and I can't be petty. And there's times where it's like, you want to be childish, but it's like, you can't really do that. And it's like, even now, it's like, if it wasn't for my daughter's aunt, there's like a lot of decisions that I would have made that probably weren't the best. And that's why I'm so grateful for her, because she really keeps me level-headed. So Shannon, I love you to death. She was in my last vlog, but she really keeps me level-headed sometimes, and keeps me from making decisions that I know I shouldn't make. And it's like, I don't know, it's just a hard transition for me, I guess. And so right now I'm working on my anger. I'm working on becoming more level-headed and just rationalizing before I make hasty decisions, because I am not always the most rational person, and that's something I'm working on. I wish that I were, and I was before I had a baby, but now it's like certain things just get me to the point. And y'all know how it is when y'all got a kid. If you have a kid, you know how it is. Sometimes, you know, it's not easy co-parenting, and you know it's not easy when you feel like you're not being respected. And it's just like, I hate when people are sneaky, and I hate when people hide stuff from me. I hate when people, because anybody who knows me knows I'm the most easygoing, the nicest person you will ever meet. And it's just like, why? It's like hard for me to understand how somebody could treat me bad when I'm like the nicest person you'll meet. And it's just like, I know everybody gets treated bad sometimes, but it's just like certain stuff like that. It's just like, why would you disrespect me like that? But then I have to realize, like, I'm not nobody special. It happens to everybody, and I have to get over it, period. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with some orange and yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with some orange and yellow. I need some new brushes, y'all. I need new brushes. I just need stuff. I need stuff. I always need stuff. Always needing something. So I'm gonna put this yellow in the center and towards the outer edge. Kind of like that. You see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. I need to learn to use this camera for real, because I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm winging it out here. But yeah. So I have put some yellow, and now I'm going to take this orange color, put that on the outer part, the outer bit. Just kind of like blend that into yellow. This is a Jaclyn Hill brush. It's the JH41, the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill. Girl, y'all know I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, hold on. Okay. Now I'm just gonna kind of fix the crease color. Just kind of like blend it like that. So it looks like this. And I'm going to take that same green color, which is Inside Job from the Jaclyn Hill Vault palette, the Dark Magic palette. And I'm just going to go in and blend that into the outer, so into that orange color. Just like that. And now I'm going to try to find something white, because I have like no white eyeshadow anymore, and I just realized that I need some. Let's see what I have in my Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to take this color in Beam in my Jaclyn Hill palette. That's the closest thing to what I have. So take this one right here. I'm going to take that on my pinky, because when it comes to shimmer colors, girl, I use my fingers. And I'm going to put that on my inner part of my eye. It is cute. It's white enough. It's not like pitch white, but it's like really light, so it's okay. See? So it's cute. Now I'm gonna take this again and just blend that line a little bit, like so. So now this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on because I'm feeling eyeliner today. So I'll be right back after my eyeliner because I can't talk while I'm doing eyeliner. All right, I put my lashes on and I finished my eyeliner. So that's what I'm working with now. Now I'm gonna prime my face and we're gonna continue talking. Okay, so another thing I've been wanting to talk about, one thing I've really been struggling with, like really struggling with, is like, I've been trying so hard not to, okay, so I'm 20. I graduated high school in 2017, and so I've been graduated for 2 years. Right after high school, I went to the Aveda Institute for Aesthetics. So right after high school, I went to school for aesthetics at the Aveda Institute. And that's another thing I could be doing, but I'm not doing, with Lord knows why. But I went to the Aveda Institute and I kind of like didn't like it. Like, don't get me wrong, aesthetics is cool, it's fun, but I don't feel like that's what I want to be doing either. So I'm just like, okay, I spent this time, I spent this money, and I'm spending this money for this profession that I'm not even doing. And it's just like, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And then I see like people my age doing so many different things. Like some people are in the army, some people are in the military, some are in, you know, working, some people are in school, some people are, this look like it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out. That's all I got right now. I'm working with what I got. But some people are doing all these different things, and like people are moving out of their parents' home, and people are, you know, just doing so many different things, and everybody's on different, you know, different, I guess, walks of life right now. And then it's just like I start feeling so insecure because it's like I live at home, I work at a Victoria's Secret warehouse, and it's just like, what am I supposed to be doing? And then I like start to feel like a freaking failure because it's like I have a baby, I'm not doing anything with my life, and I don't know what it is I want to do with my life. And it's just like, where am I supposed to be? Like, where do I fit in? Where am I supposed to go? And that stuff makes me so anxious because like I wish I knew. And it's like, I know I have to do something. Like, I can't live at my parents' house forever. But then it's like, I have to remind myself, like, everybody has a different walk of life. Everything's on God's timing. Obviously, you can't just be like, yep, it's on God's timing and just sit in your room and do nothing. But it's just like, I know things will happen for me in God's timing. And it's just like, when he feels I'm ready for something new, then he'll put me through that. And it's just like, I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be doing. And it's just like, I don't want to keep comparing myself to others, so I know everybody has a different walk of life and everybody's on a different lane. It's just like, so it's like, in my mind, it's like I want to be on the same lane as somebody else when everybody has a different life. Like, everybody's living a different life. Everybody has something else, like something different that they're supposed to be doing with their life. And it's like, everybody's going to be doing different things than you at that stage of life. And it's just like, I have to keep reminding myself that, and I'm so hard on myself. And it's just like, I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be doing, like I keep saying. And it's just like, I don't want to keep comparing myself, but it's so hard not to, especially like when we're all the same age, you went to school together, and it's just like, they're doing this, so why am I not doing something like that? Or why am I not, you know, in school? Why am I not moving out of my mom and dad's house? Why am I not doing this, that, and the third? And it's just like, yes, you want these things, but it's like, when you're ready, when I'm ready, it'll be like different. Like right now, I could like work extra hard, work a lot of jobs, but I've worked 2 jobs before, and I don't want to go back to working 2 jobs. I don't even like working the one I have. And it's just like, I'm not financially ready to move out of my mom and dad's house. Especially taking care of a baby by yourself is not easy. Especially like, I don't have assistance. A lot of the people, I have to realize too, a lot of the people that I know with children that have moved out have assistance, and I don't have that. Like government assistance, I don't have that. And then it's just like, not everybody is the same, not everybody's life is going to be the same. And I have to keep reminding myself that it's like, it's hard for me to keep that in mind, because like, I want, not necessarily want someone else's life, but it's just like, I want to be doing certain things that I see other people doing. But it's just like, when I feel like I'm ready, I will. Like, I could work really hard and move out, but a lot of people I know that move out have to work so much just to afford that. And it's like, I'm not willing to like take time away from my baby just because I have to work so hard to take care of the bills for me moving out when I'm not being rushed to move out of my mom and dad's house. My mom and dad never, you know, rushed me to move out. They never said I have to leave. And it's just like, it's such a blessing, because I know some people, especially when they get pregnant and they're still living at home, they have to leave. And it's just like, I've never been told you have to go. I've never been told like you have to, like, you and your baby have to get out. So it's just like, I'm very blessed to be in the living situation that I'm in. But it's just like, sometimes I feel like I'm being ungrateful because I know I'm blessed and I have the opportunity to stay at home and save money. But it's just like, I don't know, I'm ready, especially when you live at home with your parents. Because if I mean, obviously if you don't know me, you wouldn't know, but in my household, including my baby now, there's 7 of us, and so that gets real crowded real quick. And just like being a parent when you're still living with your parents is not the easiest thing, especially like with your kids' grandma. Especially like my mom, it's like my mom has the best intentions. She's such a good grandma, but it's just like sometimes it's like you're the parent. Like, even though I'm the parent, your mom still would, like, for example, if you tell your kid one thing and your parent says something else, and it's just like, I'm the parent, I'm her mom, you know. And my mom doesn't do that all the time, but it's just like, it still happens. And it's just like, you want your own space, you want to do your own thing. You want, if I want to walk around my house naked, I can walk around my house naked. If I want to, you know, blast my music, I can blast my music. You know, I just want my own space, and I want my baby to have her own space as well. So it's just like, it's like you feel so ready, especially when you're like already doing the things as an adult, like being a parent. It's like you don't want to be sitting in a house with your parents still, you know. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Right now I'm just setting my concealer with this Ben Nye luxury powder in the color Clay. Can you guys even see that color? It's orange and yellow and white. Okay, hopefully you can see it. If not, sorry. But yeah. I'm gonna take this powder off with starting to look real ghostly, so I need to add some color to my face. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is parenting. Parenting is so hard. Not hard as in like it's hard for me to be a parent, but parenting is hard because you don't know what the hell you're doing. Like, you really out here winging it, really winging it, like for real. And it's like you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. I mean, I guess when you have your second and third, fourth, and so on children, it's a little bit easier. But with your first kids, like, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to discipline. Life be throwing you curveballs every which way. Like, my daughter going through the terrible twos, and she just turned 1 on the 3rd, and it's just like, she's not bad, don't get me wrong, my daughter is not bad, I love her to death, but she be doing some stuff that really be like irritating me, just because like she's at the age where she's like testing your limits. She's trying to see what she can and can't get away with, and it is rough. It's rough because it's like, how do you discipline? Like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to be disciplining her. Like, this is my first child. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know how I'm supposed to be disciplining. I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying to her. her, like. And then also when you have a child, especially with your first child, everybody and their mom is going to try to tell you how to parent your child. Like, everybody's always telling me, you need to whoop her, you need to pop her, because if not, it's like, no, I'm not about to just hit my kid for everything. Like, I really don't think that whooping your child for everything is the solution. Like, I never have. I felt that way when I was a kid. Like, obviously there's some things. I believe in whoopings. I believe in disciplinary action. I don't believe in just beating your kids, but like popping, like for example, I popped my daughter's hand the other day because she kept trying to stick her fingers in an outlet, and I kept telling her no, and that's dangerous. Obviously, if she sticks her finger in an outlet, she can electrocute herself. That is something that you have to make sure that they don't do, and you have to make sure that sticks. And sometimes just talking to your kid is not going, it's not going to cut it, because how many times you gonna let her keep almost sticking her hands in her socket before she get electrocuted? So it's just like, there's certain things where it's warranted to me. But just like your kids throwing a temper tantrum, like what? Like, I might be wrong, you know, you might think I'm wrong. Let me know down in the comments, because I want to know what y'all's thoughts are. If y'all have kids, what works for you guys, because I really don't think whooping your kid for everything is the solution for everything. Because sometimes just talking to my daughter, like my daughter is so intelligent, you could just talk to her and she'll start acting right. Like, just talking to her is so effective. You just got to take the time to actually talk to her. When I sit down and talk to my daughter, it works. It works for her and it works for me. Sometimes I don't have the patience. Like, for example, the what was it, the electrical socket, because it's like I don't want to keep not looking at her and then she go and put her hand in the socket, you know what I mean? But certain stuff like that is different. But when it comes to other stuff like throwing temper tantrums or touching things that I don't want her to touch or something like that, I just don't think it's worth whooping your kid for everything. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. I'd like to know why you think that's wrong, and I would like to know what you would do in that situation, because yeah, well, like I said, it's hard. It's hard because like you really just don't know what it is you should do. And then also, every child is so different. Like, nobody's child is the same. So it's just like, some people try to give you advice, but that don't work for your child. Like, I've tried not whooping my child because she's only 1, but I've tried like popping her for stuff, and that don't work. Like, the first time I popped her hand, she laughed at me. Like, literally looked me in my eyes and laughed. Like, it was just the funniest thing in the world. And it's just like, okay, that's not gonna work for her. But it's just like, talking to her works for her. Sitting down and taking the time to work with her works for her. So it's just like, I know some people who really do like whoop their children a lot, and even that, like, that don't work for everybody either, but they still do it. Like, if you see that it's something that's not working for your child, why continue doing that to your child? Like, if you see that like filling your gas tank with water is not working, why would you keep putting water in your gas tank? Obviously, I know you can't do that, but it's just like, I'm saying, like, why would you keep doing something that's not effective? If something's not effective for you, or you see it's not working, why would you just keep doing it? Like, it don't make no sense. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. This is the finished look. I just put on some lip gloss because I couldn't find my lip liner that I looked for a very long time. But yeah, this is the completed look. Yeah, I'm really not going anywhere. It's a chit chat get ready with me, but I guess I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm about to take all this off. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys like this video. Comment anything you want down below, because I want to have a conversation. Y'all be dry down there. I don't get no comments. But anyways, comment below anything you want to comment. If you have anything to respond or give your opinion on anything I talked about, that'd be great. Make sure to hit the bell notification button so that you get notified every time I post a video. And I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Bye guys.